Solo practice methods. All right, now for the part everyone's scared of. Actually speaking with other people. Let me tell you something important. You ready? Mistakes are good. In fact, mistakes are essential. Every mistake you make is your brain updating its English software. No one, and I mean no one, learned to speak English perfectly from day one. But I get it. Speaking is terrifying. So let's start small. Talk to yourself. I'm serious. Narrate your life in English. Now I'm making coffee. The water is boiling. I'm feeling tired today. Or even in the bathroom. This is taking forever. Yeah, I went there. The point is, you're narrating your actual life, which makes the vocabulary stick way better than memorizing random phrases from a textbook. Want to level this up? Try describing everything you see around you. Look at a photo on your phone and describe it out loud. There's a busy street with tall buildings. People are walking quickly. Cars are moving through traffic. Or watch a movie and narrate what's happening. The main character is walking into a dark room. She looks nervous. This trains your brain to think in English and builds your descriptive vocabulary. You can even describe imaginary scenes, like a fantasy world or your dream vacation. The more you practice turning visuals into words, the easier real conversations become. Here's a pro tip that takes this to the next level. Practice in front of a mirror. Watch your facial expressions while you speak. Are you smiling when you say something happy? Do you look confused when asking a question? Native speakers use facial expressions and body language as part of communication. When you practice in the mirror, you're not just training your mouth and voice, you're training your whole face to communicate naturally. It mimics real-world conversations where people can see you. Try having a full conversation with yourself in the mirror about your day, your opinions, or even pretend you're explaining something to a friend. It might feel awkward at first, but this is how actors practice, and it works. Now here's a modern tip that's incredibly powerful. Use AI to your advantage. Write down all the phrases you use in your native language every single day. Things like, I'm running late. Can you pass me that? Or, I'm not feeling well today. Then ask ChatGPT or any AI tool to translate them into natural conversational English that Americans actually use. Don't just get word-for-word translations. Ask for how native speakers would really say it. This way, you're learning the English for your specific life, not just textbook phrases you'll never use. And here's another game changer. AI voice chat. Apps like Character AI let you have actual voice conversations with AI characters. You can practice talking to a friend, a boss, a romantic partner, a waiter at a restaurant, or even a kid, whatever scenario you need to practice. Set a goal to chat for at least 10 minutes a day. The best part? The AI won't judge you, won't get tired, and is available 24/7. You can make mistakes, repeat the same conversation until you get it right, and build confidence before talking to real people. It's like having a patient conversation partner in your pocket. Real conversation practice. Here's another fun practice technique. Role-playing. Get a friend, family member, or even practice alone in front of a mirror. Act out real-life scenarios in English. Ordering food at a restaurant, asking for directions, making small talk at a coffee shop, or even job interview situations. For example, pretend you're at a restaurant. I'd like the chicken sandwich, please, and a side of fries. Then respond as the waiter. Sure, would you like anything to drink with that? This makes learning interactive and prepares you for actual situations you'll face. The best part? You can mess up all you want without any real consequences. Or join English-speaking Discord servers or Reddit communities about your hobbies. Love photography? Join an English photography server. Into anime? English anime communities everywhere. You'll be so focused on talking about things you love that you'll forget to be nervous about your English. And here's a brilliant strategy. Instead of joining traditional English classes where you sit and study, join activity-based communities where English is just the language everyone happens to use. This forces you to actually speak English in real, meaningful contexts. Consider joining acting classes. You'll practice speaking, emotions, and performing in English. Group sports like soccer, basketball, or volleyball leagues put you in situations where you have to communicate quickly and naturally. If you're religious, attending English-speaking services or gatherings gives you a supportive community. Book clubs are perfect because you discuss ideas and opinions in English. The beauty of these communities? You're not there to learn English. You're there to do something you enjoy. And English just becomes the natural tool for communication. Now, if you're feeling brave and want to practice with random people around the world, there are video chat platforms like Omi.tv, Monkey.app, or ChitChat.gg, where you can have spontaneous conversations with strangers. Be warned, though, you need to be careful because there are weird people on these platforms. So use your judgment and skip anyone who makes you uncomfortable. But if you filter through, you can find genuine people who just want to chat and practice languages. It's unpredictable, but that's also what makes it good practice for real-world conversations where you don't know what's coming next. If you have English learning friends, start a storytelling group. Get together regularly, in person or online, and take turns sharing short stories or personal experiences in English. It could be a funny thing that happened to you, a memorable trip, or even a fictional story you made up. As you listen to others, pay attention to how they structure sentences and use descriptive language. When it's your turn, speak clearly and use vivid details to make your story engaging. This creates a supportive environment where everyone learns from each other, and you'll build real friendships while improving your English. And here's a mindset shift that changes everything. Stop trying to sound perfect. Native speakers don't even sound perfect. We say we pause. We sometimes use the wrong word. Communication is about connection, not perfection. The daily system. And here's a super effective old-school technique that actually works better than you'd think. Turn your home into a vocabulary learning zone. Write or print out new vocabulary words, idioms, and phrases on paper, along with their definitions and example sentences. Then tape them everywhere you look in your house. I'm talking about your front door, bathroom mirror, refrigerator door, beside your TV, above your desk, on your bedroom door, near the microwave, on the oven, on closet doors, on windows, literally anywhere your eyes naturally land throughout the day. The magic here is that you're not sitting down forcing yourself to memorize. You're just living your life, and every time you walk past, you see the words. Your brain absorbs them passively through repeated exposure. After a week or two, those words become part of your memory naturally. Then replace them with new ones. This technique is especially powerful for idioms and phrases because you see them in context multiple times a day without any effort. Tracking your progress. You can't improve what you don't measure. So let's talk about tracking your progress and setting realistic goals. Here's the thing about goals. They need to be achievable. Don't set yourself up for failure by saying, "I'll learn 100 new words every day" when you have a job, family, and a busy life. That's not realistic. Instead, set small, measurable goals that you can actually hit. Learn 5 new words today. Practice speaking for 10 minutes. Watch 1 English video without subtitles. These small wins add up, and when you track them, you'll see visible progress that keeps you motivated. Write your goals down, keep a journal, or use a tracking app. When you can look back and see, "I learned 1 word today, 1 word yesterday, 1 word the day before," you start to feel accomplished. That feeling of progress is what keeps you going on tough days. Clear goals create a structured path to fluency instead of just randomly studying whenever you feel like it. Once a month, do a self-assessment. Record yourself speaking about a topic for 2 minutes. Compare it to last month's recording. You'll be amazed at the difference. Keep a vocabulary journal. Every time you learn a new word, write it down with an example sentence. Review it weekly. Take a free online test like the EFSET every 3 months. It gives you an objective measure of your level. The beautiful thing about tracking? When you feel discouraged, and you will sometimes, you can look back and see how far you've come. That visual proof is motivational gold. Celebrate small wins. Hit 100 days of consistent practice. Treat yourself. Understood an entire movie without subtitles? That's huge. Post about it. Share with friends. Be proud. The takeaway. All right, let's wrap this up. Becoming fluent in English isn't about being perfect. It's not about never making mistakes. It's about consistent exposure, regular practice, and pushing through the discomfort. Change your devices to English today. Start shadowing native speakers. Read and listen way more than you think you need to. Speak even when it's scary. And most importantly, make it fun. Learn about topics you love, connect with people. Use English to enhance your life, not just as a boring school subject. The research is clear. If you do this consistently, you can reach real, functional fluency in 6 to 18 months. Not decades, not someday, months. So here's your challenge. Pick 3 things from this video and implement them this week. Drop a comment telling me which 3 you chose. I read every comment and I'm here to support you. And if this video helped you, smash that like button, share it with someone who's also learning English, and subscribe for more content that actually works. Remember, you're not bad at English. You just needed the right approach. Now you have it. I believe in you. Now, go become fluent. See you in the next video.